Hello, my friends. We're back. I'm your local art witch, and today we're going to be talking about this Dragon Wisdom deck. It is a 43 card oracle deck and book by Christine Arana Fader and illustrated by Anya Kostka. Now, this is a funny little deck. My husband bought this actually secondhand. I'm so proud of him. This is his first oracle deck. And he's really into dragons, so look at that glitter everywhere. Now, I did kind of look into it, and this is the funniest little oracle deck I have ever come across because I feel like I'm missing something while reading it. So let me show you. Now, we did get this secondhand. It comes in this pretty sturdy box. It slides pretty easily, so you don't really need the thumb holes. It has this book, and it's pretty thick, and it gives you a decent amount of information on every card. Now, the cards themselves, let's put that back there. Now, did these get flipped? Some of them did. Here are the backs. Nice and simple design. It's good cardstock. This is the type of cardstock I like. It's almost more cardboard. It is quite glossy. And where are my standard? There they are. Let's do a comparison like we like to do. Standard rider. Oh, funny. So quite a bit wider, little bit taller. That seems to be pretty standard for oracle cards to be bigger. I was never really into oracle until the last year. I finally started getting into oracle and I really like it. Now, we're just going to look at the art, and then I'm going to talk a little bit about why I find this to be a funny little deck, and we'll go from there. So, it's very storybook, not in a childish way, but it's more something I would see. It reminds me of Dragon Riders of Pern. It was not a series I had personally read, but my husband did, so I did hear about it. And this art kind of reminds me of something that you might see in a book like that. Let's just tip it. Fire chalice. She did a really good job on that fire. Earth. Water. Got a dragon rider. I think that might have been why I assumed that this deck had something to do with the Dragon Riders of Pern. Divine order. Companions. I think this might be my least favorite card in this deck. Like, I think the concept of companions are fantastic, don't get me wrong, but in comparison to the other art, this looks more like something I would, how do I word this? If there was a book I picked up with this cover art, I would assume it was for my 6-year-old. Like, it's very youthful. That's not bad, but when I see some of the other dragons, for me personally, it doesn't quite fit in. I really like this Independence Dragon. Loss, look at that. That's really pretty. That glow that she did on the horn is really nice. New World, look at that. He's furry. Courage. Dormant aspects. Oh, and look, there's like a naked lady here. Revelation. Merlin. Oh. Look at that. The initiation dragon looks like royalty. Rose. death. He's oddly cheery. Oh, the universe. That is pretty. Fear. See, this is odd. I wouldn't expect the fear background to look this cheery. Scars. I'm just looking for scars, and I'm not seeing any. Maybe it's these holes in his fins here? I don't know. Home and expression. I do like the scale work on these guys. Nutrition. Peace. So these are all pretty Western styled dragons, which is interesting because when I looked this lady up, if I remember right, it was like Russian. I couldn't read anything on her website. Maybe not Russian, maybe it was a language I did not understand. Decision. Prayer. Oh, he looks cool. Path. Love. Oh, that's cute. Gratitude. Bliss. Silence. Mirror. Hope. Awe. Looks kind of like Toothless, doesn't he? Wisdom. The cards that appeal to me most seem to be, you know what, we'll do that in a minute. Definitely this one. Temple of Sun. Oh, weird. We just saw this guy, didn't we? Yeah, we did, because we've seen this dragon before. King Arthur. Oh, that's a good eyeball. I like it. Interesting. It's got like this furry texture all over it that it makes it almost confusing to look at. Destiny, that's pretty. And the air chalice. Let's see if I can find, because I was really attracted to this card. I know that the chalices didn't really stand out to me. I liked him. Yeah, this one was a good card too. Dormant aspects. It's quite pretty. Oh, look, I didn't even notice her. There's a lady here. I would, like, I shouldn't be saying anything about this Anya's artwork because I cannot draw a dragon to save my life. But one feedback I would give is just to like do something so like I literally did not see her. Mostly because her hair blends in so much with that galaxy background there. So maybe making her hair just even a little bit more red. Just so she shows up a little bit. Now, let's see. What other card? They did a really good job on this face. Yeah, I like this card. This is actually something I enjoy doing with any of my decks is I'll go through, I'll look at them, I'll take out the cards that I'm really attracted to, and then I'll go look and see what those mean. And usually, 9 times out of 10, I get a message I needed. I'm trying to decide if this is... Oh, it has a horn. You know what? It's going to stay in this pile. So, I was saying earlier that this is a funny deck, and I think I also mentioned that I felt like I was missing something. And what I meant by that is I felt like that there was like some sort of inner lore that I was missing and not understanding. So in this book, it has a bit of an introduction, connecting with dragons. Now this person, Christine, I believe, worships dragons. Let's see, encounter the wisdom of Merlin. So if I look into that, that might give me some answers. King Arthur and Landa of the Elves, the 4 sacred chalices of the Dragon Queen Alba. So she's talking about these people and characters, Landa the elf and Dragon Queen Alba in particular, that I feel like I'm really missing something. The dragon is an energetic field that primarily stands for magic. Dragons are companion spirit guides and wise teachers. Their love and loyalty touch me deep within my heart. So dragons and the dragon riders are returning. Now, where was it? So that's by Arana. Oh, she goes by Arana. Okay. So when you shuffle, pick up your deck of cards in your right hand. So there is a dedication here. I'm not going to do that because these cards belong to my husband. And then when we're reading about the elements here, Alba, the queen of all dragons, is white as freshly fallen. Like, so anyway, it's going on. And I feel like I needed a book to introduce me to this book, if that makes any sense. Like, I just feel like there was a huge I'm missing out. So let's see what cards I pulled. What one did I find the most attractive? Not you. You were a maybe. Let's see. I think that one's pretty good, but no. Okay, I'm stuck between these. So let's see what wisdom has for me. Oh, these are, it's in alphabetical order. That's helpful. There. Independence. You are ready to think deeply about your family and all your bonds. Independence and personal responsibility will play a central role in your life from now on. Oh, no. Responsibility, no. You will find happiness and contentment in your own actions, in your unfettered flights of creativity, and in your own world. There is no need to carry a burden for your father or your mother. Yeah, that's important. Oh, look at this. It has a little meditation to go along with this. Purify the room, play some nice music. Light candles, make yourself comfortable. Now call the coral dragon of happiness. Who's the, like, is the coral dragon in this deck? I don't remember seeing them. To come to you in the room. Visualize this beautiful creature and climb onto its back. A dragon woman with beautiful eyes shows you a sword. Take it in both hands and cut all the energetic ties that bind you to other creatures. Freedom for every being across all worlds, times, and dimensions. And then carry out this exercise at least 7 times over the next few days. I don't know why I assumed 7. Maybe that was how long I should be doing it for. So I did look up the website because I just felt like I was really, really missing something. And it was not in English. Yeah, I went here. So it's goldcamille.de. Dragon woman. Like, look at her. She looks like a badass. She looks great. So I want I'm very curious as to what, like, I couldn't find any references now. I didn't look super, super hard because I was like, oh, you know, she's in on something. And if I just look at her website, she's going to tell me where to go. And that did not happen for me. So I don't know, like, if you're going to get an oracle deck, if you're really into dragons, this is a great little deck. However, as a very first oracle deck, no, you know what? I would not recommend it. Just because this whole extra mythology that goes along with it would be a big task, especially for your very first. I wonder. There's a lot of really great oracle decks out there. I'll give it a think. I wonder, like, whenever I'm recommending a tarot deck, easily it's this one. It's the standard Rider Waite. It doesn't have to be exactly this. But I don't know if I have an oracle deck that I would recommend, because oracle decks are so much freer. There isn't as set of sort of rules, and that can be good, but it does make it difficult, like, for somebody just getting into it. That was the Dragon Wisdom oracle deck and book. I will see if it's still being printed. Whether it is or isn't, I will make sure to have the relevant information below. And thank you for hanging out with me. I really appreciate it. I have been your local art witch, and I'll see you all again next time. Behave yourselves and take care. Bye-bye for now.